Well, can you tell me how long Jason's tests are going to take?
It could be a few hours. We want to get detailed scans, which is why we ordered another MRI.
Do you even have any idea what you're looking for?
There was no sign of intracranial bleeding from the collision. But what happened is
we saw it. Jason might have had this seizure because you decided to visit the inside of his head when you had no business being there.
Do you have actual proof that Patrick screwed up, or are you just taking cheap shots at your brother?
The
I
biopsy...
apologize, Sam. This is inexcusable.
You don't need to apologize for me. I'm just answering
now.
Sam's question.
Get out.
If you'd like to speak with me
No,
further
actually,
about this...
I'm going to talk right now. This is not a competition between two brothers. I love Jason. Now, I want both of you to get the hell out until you have actual facts to tell me.
Hey, easy, would you? Right? I just had this
Sam
thing
is scared.
pressed.
You need to
Patients like
respect
it when
that.
I look
Listen
nice.
to me. You don't go in there and announce that it's my fault that her fiance's
You
convulsing
are
on the floor.
lucky the only thing Jason had was a seizure, okay? The biopsy was a
Jason Morgan
very bad
is my
idea.
patient. You don't get to tell me how to deal with him.
Wait, what do you mean deal with him? What plan did you have? Did you want him to turn into a piece of
need a
broccoli?
timeout.
Really? Now you're treating us like we're 5 years old?
You're acting like it. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Hey, sorry I pulled you away.
it's okay. I'm either doing paperwork or working in the lab at this point. What's up?
A typical schoolyard fight. Name calling, posturing. Only thing missing was a bloody nose.
And this guy's lucky. I wouldn't want to dirty up that nice, clean lab coat of
So you're
yours.
just eating a sandwich over the guy,
Look, I
right? That's gotta
realize
be-
a little trash talking between doctors and brothers is to be expected, but in front of a patient's fiance?
Sam?
Yeah, she heard everything. Doesn't exactly instill a whole lot of confidence in our ability.
Thank you. I'll take it from here. You know, it's annoying enough for me to have to deal with the bickering between the two of you, but to do it in front of a patient's fiance, family for that matter, is just unacceptable.
Aren't you a
Period.
little biased here, Chief? You did okay a procedure based on your feelings for the
stop
surgeon.
sulking like
I am
a
not
kid.
sulking.
You're not sulking.
No, the only reason you're so upset is because Jason had a seizure based on your
That is not why
unnecessary
I'm
upset.
Shut up, both of you. We're going to sit down like doctors and like adults and discuss the best possible procedure for Jason. All right?
Can we just do it away from the dead body? Because I just ate. I'd like to keep lunch in my stomach.
Oh, God, I hate waiting, although it really doesn't matter. When I talk with Jason, he'll probably say 3 words to me and call that a conversation.
You know, there's not much sense in us hanging around here. Why don't we go see Monica? She probably has some information about Jason. Hmm?
Oh, Monica has far better things to do than to take my blood pressure.
Oh, we're probably doing her a kindness, giving her a distraction. I'm sure she's just as worried as you are.
Would you take your hand off my father, please?
Well, Sky was going with me to see Jason, since you obviously don't care about your nephew.
Are you all right?
He was having chest pains at last night's
It
fundraiser.
was probably some indigestion.
Perhaps it's the company you're keeping.
Well,
Okay, that's it. We're going to see Monica. You get on the next tramp train out of town.
maybe the pains are a result of your bad attitude.
Daddy, why don't you thank me for...
Yeah, it's like walking the dog.
So much for acting like adults.
Hey, Chief said get comfortable.
I did. He's right.
Oh, and Chief's actually saying I'm right about something. First time for everything.
I want to check on Jason.
Where was all that concern when you're digging around the guy's head with a nut pick?
You want to undercut my patience? Why don't you go grab one of those nasal polyps that are on my chart?
Oh my gosh. Seriously? Why don't you start talking to me like a doctor, okay? Because I'm your fellow doctor, not your kid brother.
Stop acting like a kid.
We're going to focus now, okay? We're going to talk about Jason because if we don't act fast, he doesn't like hospitals. He will take off and he will take his own chances.
Fine. I think we should focus on the hidden damages from the MVA. There's a possible...
How about worms?
Worms. Why don't you try being serious for once?
I am being very serious right now. Neurocysticercosis, leading cause of seizures in third world countries. Caused by...
Worms.
Yes, ding, 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 ding.
Well, this is Port Charles. This isn't a third world country where there's free-ranging pigs everywhere.
Well, last I heard, the Corinthos mob is smuggling things out of South America and the Caribbean. Who the hell knows what they do, where they're keeping their contraband?
Pigs?
Maybe.
I think it's worth it to run the pathology.
At least to rule anything out.
Good to know that you're keeping an open mind, Chief. I will run the labs.
You're right, your brother is less mature than a 5-year-old. He was acting like that in front of Sam?
He is hell-bent on proving that he is just as good as me. He just doesn't realize how callous he sounds sometimes.
Are you sticking up for your brother?
Look, he's an ass. He just doesn't mean to be as rude as he is. But he is right about one thing. I used you to okay Jason's biopsy.
Well, I guess I'm glad that you're admitting that.
Every once in a while, when a guy makes a mistake, you have to own up to it. Or it comes back to bite him in the ass.
What the hell are you?